100 shots. 100 shots. How to miss a whole 100 shots. What's up? What's up? It's Violet Sky. Welcome back to my channel. So I have been hearing the Young Dolph song 100 Shots. Someone somewhere is throwing all of this shade. They want to trigger you so bad, but they're missing. They're missing because you've grown and you've evolved to the point where you recognize their shade as their own insecurities. You recognize their shade as sad attempts to derail you. You recognize these things and they're missing. And it's so funny because when I hear that song, when that song comes for me, I get an image of my mind of people just like laughing, like falling over in laughter. Like your guides at this point, it's comical to them because they're continuing to attempt to block your flow, to block your blessings, and it's clearly being blocked. So why are you still trying? It's funny, like they don't see or they can't fight the impulse to attempt to send you negativity, to try to block your destiny in some way, to throw shade towards you, to try to trigger you. They cannot help themselves. And the divine is like, why can't you see that you should be doing better? Why can't you see how protected this person is? Why can't you see that it's not working? Why can't you see that you should be focusing on yourself? But okay, I'm gonna read this channel, but I needed for you to know that because I believe that you see the shade, you recognize the shade. It's not a secret, but the divine sees the shade too. I'm gonna read this channel. Okay. There are people around that were brought into my life for the purpose of fine-tuning intuition and discernment. These people are showing up as triggers, as distractions, but by remaining focused, calm, and patient in the name of the divine plan, through all of this, that spirit is defeated. These people aren't operating from a place of peace and clarity. They're operating out of ego and fear rather than addressing their own healing, rather than doing their own work. They would rather invalidate your work and put an effort, conscious effort, to try to make you doubt and question who you are, because they know exactly who you are, because they aren't secure in their own lives, because they fear the revelation that comes with you standing strong in yourself, working on yourself. The revelation that comes with you trusting yourself is that they realize they don't trust themselves. The revelation that comes with you following your intuition and knowing yourself is that they do not know and trust themselves. You are an example, and they would rather pull you in and down in an effort to make you a passive participant in your own life than to do the work on themselves. The problem is that they cannot, because you've come so far and done the work that allows you to see the attack coming before it gets there. You're able to you're able to detect and redirect the negative energy before it even gets to you. You have to excuse me because when I'm channeling, I'm writing so fast that it's chicken scratch. But where was I? You are able to detect and redirect the negative energy before it even gets to you. The negativity that does reach you is immediately transmuted into power, into light, into positivity. And even that is no secret. Yet they keep on trying to knock you down. Misplaced attention and energy is not something that we should be choosing to participate in. Even if we know that we're able to withstand a situation or circumstance, it doesn't mean that we should choose to be around it. Just because you can see how these people are and you can see through their bullshit with ease doesn't mean that you have to stay there. Doesn't mean you have to be in this environment. These people have done exactly what they were supposed to do in your life. They've helped to train your psyche, helped to train your intuition, helped to train your discernment. They've done their job. Now walk away. Leave them where they are. Accept that these people can't come with you. Accept that despite the love you have for them, you've outgrown the narrative. Accept that you've outgrown the trauma cycles. Accept that identifying the cycle was the first step to exiting the cycle. The empathy, purity, and divinity in you wanted a revolution. But the solution, the peace, the divine instruction that breaks this cycle is in your exit. Extend gratitude for the lessons. Extend forgiveness to these offenders, for they know not what they do. And grace and compassion to yourself as you leave them exactly where they are and walk towards your new beginning. And know that you and abundance are walking towards each other. Okay, and that was the channel. Now, when I was cleaning off this table for my last reading to begin this reading, what was mixed in another deck and left on the table was this card, Inner Authority, which I think is very much relevant to the reading. And I don't believe that Spirit makes mistakes, so I believe this was